was wrong. We are ready. Now's the hour. He thought he could roll into Ukraine and the world would roll over. That's why the NATO alliance was created, to secure peace and stability. We prepared extensively and carefully. We are united and we stayed united. Putin is now isolated from the world more than he's ever been. We're cutting off Russia's largest bank, preventing Russia's central bank from defending the Russian ruble. Tonight, I say to the Russian oligarchs and the corrupt leaders who built billions of dollars off this violent regime, no more. Go get him! And we will! Go get him! Putin's wrong. We are ready. Go get him! And we will! Go get him! Light will win over darkness. Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. Folks, go get him! And we will! Go get him! And we'll be stronger!
What it do, folks that's up in the chat early? And I know we still got some time for other folks pull up in the chat. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and play a couple other videos. Just in the meantime.
Fuck dancing little hoe you is.
Another one.
What up, Super Kitty?
Another one.
What up, Junior?
Buck dancing.
Butt dancing.
Buck dancing.
Butt dancing.
Buck dancing.
Butt dancing.
Buck dancing.
Butt dancing.
Buck dancing little hoe you
Butt
is.
dancing.
Buck dancing little hoe you
Butt
is.
dancing.
Buck dancing.
Butt dancing.
Buck dancing.
Butt dancing. You a hoe out here. Buck dancing. Hoe out here. You a hoe out here. Buck dancing. Hoe out here. 504 mouth of the South say.
You's a hoe out here, boy.
You a hoe out here. Buck dancing. Hoe out here.
Hey man, why don't you go ahead and pass me that steak? All right. You fat, bro. Waistline connection. We gonna let them know. Can I let them know? Pass me that biscuit, bro.
This grub is mine, yeah, get back. Don't reach in my plate, you might get smacked. I'm putting weight on, I'm a seafood don. Eating fish out the fish pond. Now my doctor tried to give me a plan. Diet Tech and Z-Span, you are not with that, man. Foods hold their breath. Cause I'm willing and I'm able to eat up everything at the buffet table. It's the big boy, the real McCoy, that's me and Almond Joy. And a Snicker and a Twix just for chocolate kicks. Chow down after I make this phone call. The Domino's delivery coming in for y'all. To pieces, please. Fresh don't freeze. Jalapeno squeeze. Tino G's. Parmesan cheese. Before any of the homies lose weight. Neil, pass me another plate. And chow down.
Well, let's get another plate and chow down. What's up, everybody? What's good, though, man? How's everybody Friday night starting out? How is everybody Friday night? I want a candy bar. You want a candy bar? Oh, I'm pretty sure that song will make everybody want to eat something. Now, how it goes, Barbara, man, it's a pretty good night so far. It's good and easy. Got a couple of friends that's trying to meet, but pushing them off to another day. Pushing them off to another day, you know what I'm saying? And we'll get to them. One of them is the dude that we was on with the other night. Remember that live catch when the dude was all over the place, had us going to the fucking Home Depot and shit? Yeah, so he was one of the ones that was supposed to be coming tonight. So we're gonna flake on him tonight. Well, we ain't flaking. We would have just made him come for no reason. But I just basically said like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to meet tonight. So since he wanted to be on some bullshit like last time, made us do all that stuff, it's just part of the game plan. You feel me? What's up, Canales? What's going on with you? 2 orders of codfish fry. And steak fries, huh? You want the steak fries, huh? You don't want no Cajun season on it? Or you want just the fries with all the salt, like that one lady at that Chick-fil-A. Remember, she said, I've been to many Chick-fil-A's, and I ain't never had this much salt on my fries. You mother lovers is trying to kill me. You want the clam strips? Damn, the clam strips. Woo! I don't think I can eat no shit like that there, boy. I don't like seafood, man. I used to eat fried shrimp back in the days, but anything seafood wise now, bro, I just can't fuck with. Can't do it. Motherfucker be having crab balls and shit like that. Can't do it. I remember my mom's husband, he used to do it a lot. And one time I was like, damn, this got sausages and shit up there. I'm like, man, I should be able to eat the sausage at least. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But the goddamn sausage was tasting more like just like the damn seafood. So I was just like, yeah, I can't do this, bro. Can't do this. I don't know. It's just that taste, like, and you got that little taste like you've been swimming in the goddamn ocean and shit. I'm just like, nah, I can't. My stomach ain't made for it, man. My stomach can't do it. I love soul food. Fuck seafood. The food I love that starts with an S is soul food, even though that's gonna kill me slowly but surely. Yeah, Tim forgot about his candy bar that fast. He said, fuck it, I just want candy, period. Fuck it. It don't matter what kind it is. And man, look, I came across this other video the other day, bruh, on Instagram. And I'm kind of scared to show y'all, bro, because I don't want nobody to think like that I'm making fun of anybody in a wheelchair. But see, this is the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and give old boy a good round of a motherfucking applause because fuck that. Give me another one. Now them bunch of kids are screaming and shit. How about this one? You know, hear that? Probably can't. But I'm gonna give him one of those because he's a big fan of Michael Jackson, bro. He's a big fan of Michael Jackson. And he's in a wheelchair, but this nigga he fucking loved Michael Jackson. But that's why I said, you could tell, you could mention Michael Jackson to anybody. A baby, motherfucker, a newborn, a old ass Titanic age grandma, they all gonna know Michael Jackson. And now we got kids in wheelchairs. Gary in the wheelchair. Now, he ain't on no Gary. Nope, this dude is not on Gary. He's just a straight Michael Jackson fan, bro. Like, so hard that he just screaming. Look, he even knew how to do some of Michael Jackson moves, bro. So, yeah, even in the wheelchair, he knew how to do some of Michael Jackson moves. So, ain't nobody gonna sit here and be talking shit about him. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, wait. At first, when I saw the video, it was like, damn, this nigga watching this shit at 3 in the morning. If I was a downstairs neighbor, I might have been mad. Like, hold on, this nigga up there rolling a tractor at 3 in the morning. But look, man, I'm gonna just show it to y'all. Fucking Polly, shut up. Yeah, you gonna put it out there already, bro. Look, the nigga moonwalk. Look, since Polly gonna fuck around and I already say it. I was trying to warm y'all up. But the nigga moonwalk. Check it out. Video. My dude was mimicking the goddamn video, bruh. Feeling moonwalk, nigga. I can't moonwalk. Shit. So I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say about him moonwalking in a damn wheelchair. He moonwalked better than me. So Taco, look, you guys, that is the smoothest moonwalk I done seen. He may have gave Michael Jackson a run for his money. Cause you know Michael Jackson ain't the one that invented the moonwalk and shit though, right? I forgot who invented it, but it wasn't Michael Jackson. But he's the one that made it more popular. But that motherfucker right there, Willie, that nigga, shit, nigga. Man, matter of fact, let me see if I can, let me try to moonwalk real quick. Let me see. I'm a moonwalk with Willie. Let's bring him back. Hold on, Willie. Let me get this shit out the way. Let me move this chair real fast without turning over my shit. Oh man, I know I'm gonna knock something over. No. All right, so I'm finna be like Willie. Let me practice real quick, bro. Let me practice. I ain't got that much room like Willie did, you know what I'm saying? That nigga had a whole room. I just got a goddamn jail cell width of a spot over here. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think a nigga in a jail cell got more room than I got right here. Was it the Fresh Prince cousin? Nah, this nigga ain't no Fresh Prince. This is Willie. You want James Brown did? Now it was somebody else they said invented it. I forgot who they said. But let's say, go ahead, Willie. Woo! Brandon, this now, with how much he's moving his damn legs, now, Willie, I hope you ain't stealing disability checks out there. I hope Willie not out here stealing disability checks. Legs is working pretty good to get like that. So he's not even having that. He don't have to do this. My dude is, I don't know. You said it should be your voicemail sound. You gonna see me do James Brown? I don't know shit about James Brown, bro. Besides he used to yell and do Gary and shit. That's about it. He was sweating a lot. This is a man's world. Can't fuck with Willie though, bro. Willie is the shit. You said I gotta text my nephew to Willie. You should have your nephew battle against Willie right here, bro. Tell him like, man, you know Willie out there doing the moonwalk? He did that shit better than Michael Jackson. He can Willie down a hill. I mean, not Willie. He can moonwalk down the hill, bro. Motherfucker can do the longest moonwalk and not break a sweat. I feel good. Oh yeah, that is James Brown, isn't it? Oh crap, I think that's when he was on that Gary then. Dancing with the Cars. Dancing with the Cars is insane, bro. Come on, Manly. Come on, bro. You said wheelchair doesn't rhyme. Yeah, let me see. Dancing with the chairs? Well, no. Dancing with wheels? That could have been one. Dancing with wheels? That could have been one right there. But Willie, you gonna get the motherfucking gold foot dance. Wait. You just gonna have the best moonwalk of all time, bro. I ain't never seen that shit before. Never in my damn life have I seen somebody moonwalk in a wheelchair. Has anybody else ever seen it? And I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Now, this next one here, man, I'm just going to say this. I did work in the mental hospital before. And I will say I'm not poking fun at people that have to go through mental issues or nothing like that, because I definitely do have a soft spot for people that have to deal with that. But this video here, bro, it seems like it might have been in one of those homes. Seems like it might have been. But Ruben had an episode this day, bro. Check Ruben out.
Ruben, something, okay?
Ruben.
When you calm down, we can give you something, okay?
Ruben.
Boy.
When you calm down, we can give you something, okay?
She said, when you calm down, we'll give you something, okay? What the fuck when he calm down? So you gonna let him beat himself to calmness? She gonna let him beat himself calm. How you gonna do that? And how you gonna explain that? If he start bleeding and shit, like, what happened to your client, Jerissa? What happened to your client? Why has he got fucking black eyes and a busted nose? Oh, I let him beat the dog shit out of himself until he fucking calmed down. I let him teach himself a lesson. What's up, Ghost Girl? Hey, what's up, Pink Mamba? What's up with it? Hey. Hey, he taught himself a lesson, bruh. That nigga taught himself a lesson. He said, I'm going to show you, Ruben. This is no more. Look at the sandals, bruh. Remember, I got PTSD from seeing these Adidas sandals, bruh. And I know Hippie know why. I know Hippie know why I got PTSD from seeing these slippers. But goddamn, Ruben.
Ruben.
When I first saw this, I almost thought that he was like, I thought he was dancing. I thought he was dancing. But I will give him credit for at least he was keeping his hands to himself. At least he was doing that, right? He didn't knock the shit out of somebody else. It's the Tim, you a fool. Tim said, I wonder who won. Oh my days, he beat himself into a Ruben Studdard, bruh. That's what he did. Now he is not just Ruben, he is Ruben Studdard. Come on. Yeah, you been MIA, Ghost Girl, but it's all good. We know life be life, and we know everybody got some, life that they deal with. We don't expect you to be here all the time. But don't get beat up by Ruben, because Ruben got them fucking power slaps like a mother lover. He ain't knocking nobody out with him, but he definitely taught himself a lesson.
Calm down, we can give you something, okay?
Ruben.
Back, Ruben. Fight. Ruben, stop. Don't just let him hit you.
When you calm down, we can give you something, okay?
I think he started feeling it right there. He saw he started stepping back, and he was like, "Oh shit, hold on, nigga." That's that little that light head shit right there. You like, wait a minute, let me gather myself. Wait a minute, nigga. Everything's starting to sparkle around this bitch. I guarantee you that nigga saw sparkles and was just like, wait a minute. Watch the step back after he slapped the dog shit out of himself.
Okay.
Ruben.
When you calm down, we can give you something, okay?
Ruben.
Bro, I gotta reenact this one too, bro. Come on now. Now I'm Ruben. Let's see. I can't forget the leg kick. Get this goddamn chair out the way again. Now I missed my stool. That was easier to move. So Ruben, what'd he do? You ain't gonna be able to see my leg. That nigga was kicking and shit. Hold on, bro. Let me see what you done to yourself. Run it back, Turbo.
Ruben.
Hold up.
When you calm down, we can give you something, okay?
Ruben.
Wind it up. It's almost like he was
When you calm
thirsty and
down,
shit.
we can give
He
you
was
something,
slap
okay?
thirsty this guy.
Ruben.
Hey, 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 hey. This crazy, bro.
When you calm down, we can give you something, okay?
They need to
Ruben.
fire the goddamn workers, though. I ain't gonna cap. The workers need to be fired. They should have ran in there, tackled, and sedated that motherfucker, bro. That's what they should have did. They should have ran in there, tackled, and sedated that motherfucker because he's a danger to himself. Jesus. He at least had. Hey, yeah, I think he's dominantly left. He started with the right. I guess it wasn't enough power. So he said, fuck it. I'm going to hit this side. Goddamn, Ruben. Ruben, stop. Y'all remember that one prayer that nigga said, I watch your videos too, man. I was like, well, who am I there? Nigga said, Ruben. I was like, who the fuck is Ruben, nigga? The hell you talking about? You still going to the gulag. Still going to the goddamn gulag. Yeah, I'll get to that one in a minute. So I guess they was trying to bring back the goddamn crate challenge, y'all. They trying to bring back the crate challenge. I don't know if y'all remember that when all them people was walking on crates and breaking the fucking dog shit out of their tailbones and shit. Remember that? Now they done bought it back. I think, allegedly, I snapped. So, I thought she said that she was gonna give him something to cool off with. Like, obviously his face was on fire from slapping the dog shit out of himself. So he had to been on fire. So they was, and she was right there in the freezer. So I'm assuming she was gonna give him an ice pack. Soon as you calm down, we're gonna give you something to cool off. That nigga, he passed the spectrum, Cody. Hey, he way past the spectrum. So let's see what happened here. They always got the smokers to do it, though.
Oh, he did that shit with it. You gotta do shit.
This nigga, he was doing it with his goddamn hands in his pocket. Did you see his hand in his pocket? Look at his hand. Look at his right hand in his pocket. And he couldn't even get it out before he fell. Oh, Bow! Kirkpatrick. He said that had to hurt. Hell yeah. I'm surprised he didn't break a hip. Like, no cap. Oh, shit. Hey, look, I'm just saying, bro. I'm surprised he didn't break his little ass hip, man. He gave birth to a happy spleen. No, that nigga, his spleen was trying to fucking evacuate. Evict his ass out that body. Golly. Lord have mercy. I don't know. He had to have busted something, bro, because there ain't no way he survived that shit without having some kind of injury. He didn't get up. I mean, unless he was just off of Gary and he didn't feel that shit till the next day. Was he drunk? Nah, he was off that Gary. The nigga was walking up there with a hand in his pocket. Literally had a hand in his pocket. Somebody right there in the comments said hand in his pocket. That nigga crazy. That shit say doctors and orthopedic surgeons are smiling. Like, yep, come on in this motherfucker. Man, I fucking sleep off these dumbass people. These motherfuckers is crazy. So y'all remember that story I did the other day about that man, or that where it was a woman first that had came out at the Gold's Gym, and she was all talking about how there was a goddamn man in the women's locker room and shit like that, and because he identified as a girl. So the dude who was identified as a woman, this nigga done came out. He came out talking to goddamn TMZ. I guess it's trying to explain his damn case. So let's listen to what this dude. Yeah, this dude said. No disrespect though, but you a goddamn dude, bro. Just saying. Check this out.
Began using hormones this year in February, and I actually relinquished that information to her about name change, and it says female on my ID and hormones, and I mean I'm registered as a female with the gym.
And so, look, from her perspective, I'm just wondering if you see her perspective. She's saying that she's looking at you, say, in a towel, and you still have male genitalia, and, you may be transitioning, but could you understand her being uncomfortable?
Well, I certainly do not understand it, but I do get the notion of the fear-mongering that she's perpetuating. The truth in the moment is far from what she is purporting it to be. Literally every time that she's done that, I've had women in the locker room comforting me because of how aggressive she was towards me. I feel like this had to happen in order for people to learn about trans. It's a thing. We're here. We're going anywhere. We've been here for thousands of years. There's like 10 species of animals on Earth that do this too, just by the way, everybody. And I began using hormones this
nigga talking about there's 10 species of animals. So are you a goddamn animal or something? I mean, but dude, yeah, transgenders and all that shit been around for years. I don't know about thousands of years, but it's been around for a long time. But not this shit of what people are looking like a man and starting to identify themselves as certain things to be able to go into certain buildings and, like bathrooms and shit because they identify as certain sexes. And that shit ain't been around for a long time, bruh. So ain't no way in hell a lot of people are going to be accepting of that shit. Be you. If you want to be a goddamn girl, nigga, then that's what you're doing. You can change how you look. You get everything fixed up and shit like that, but I feel like you still should be using the goddamn bathroom that you grew up using. That's just how I feel about it. I don't give a fuck if you're a man and you want to be a girl. If you're a girl, you want to be a man. That's cool. That's what you do. I ain't got nothing against you. Now, what I do got something against you is how you might want to start going to the bathrooms and shit in locker rooms and just like this dude, for instance, this nigga still got his motherfucking dang-a-lang and he want to be up in the goddamn girls' locker room and stuff like that. How we supposed to know that he ain't doing that and actually getting off on the low? Because he still look too much like a goddamn girl to me. I mean, a dude to me. So how we supposed to just know for sure that he ain't getting off? What up, Rep Dog? So that's some crazy shit. And then he talking about everybody with all the girls being there comforting him and shit like that. I highly doubt it. Because it didn't look like that day when the video was being recorded when she was going off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ghost Girl. That's why I think a lot of these motherfuckers do that. That's just like me going in there like, yep, nigga, I identify the girl. They gonna be like, yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here. You just trying to go in there and get off on some shit, probably. That's exactly what they'll tell a nigga. Ain't gonna be like, yo, we understand. We know it's a new world and we understand. Nah, hell the fuck no. And then the girl that came out talking about this shit, she said that this fool even said that, oh, women like looking at dangalangs. So that's basically like saying, like, you don't give a fuck. You gonna keep your shit and still show it off to girls. Because they like seeing it. In his words or her words, what he want to be called. But then again, that just alleged because that's just what the girl said that he said. We didn't hear it ourselves. You feel me? Red lipstick built like Kurt Angle. No cap. That motherfucker is built like a Kurt Angle looking motherfucker in the younger days. Yeah, I just can't get with the parts of them being able to use the regular bathrooms and locker rooms and shit like that, bro. You know, and I remember when I went to one of my kids at school, when they first started that goddamn same gender bathroom type stuff, and I was walking, look through the hallways and shit. I wanted to just say something out loud, bro. But they was like, no, Dad, please, man. Like, please don't get to talking your shit. So I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. What up, E Dizzle? What's on the menu tonight? Well, we know that I forgot who it was. They came in here and got them a little what the fuck did that dude said he wanted? Some kind of goddamn clam chowder shit or something. I don't know. I don't serve the food. I just sit here and talk. But see, I know a lot of gays that are against that kind of shit though. Like the fucking the motherfucking like the same bathroom stuff. Some of them is against that, you know, showing certain shit to kids at a young age because they not fully understanding what it is. Like it's a lot of them that's against it. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot what he had said. Hippie shit. I forgot. Yeah, that's what I feel, Barbara. I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same motherfucking way. There ain't no need for you to have to be in there with no other regular ass girls or boys, bruh. Ain't no need for it. Here's the thirst mobile.
Do you need an emergency?
So basically on this one here, they said that this dude called the goddamn police because he was at a strip club and he tried to pay the girl that got probably, I guess, and lick around on his dangalang or some shit. And she said, hell no, what the fuck you talking about? So he ran into the wrong one. And this fool called the police on his damn self, basically.
Emergency service?
Of course.
What do you need?
Like, put yourself in my space. If you spend like $300 for nothing, what are you gonna do? Call 911.
Because
the way this nigga talking, he sound like he got a couple of bums in his car. No racist, but just the way he's talking, he's aggressive, he's mad already, like on some shit that he shouldn't be mad about. The nigga said, if you spend $300 for nothing, what do you do? You call the 911, right? What do? You fucking spend $300 for nothing. Like, shit, nigga, I hope not light a fuse. Hope you ain't got no TNT dynamites in your goddamn trunk nowhere, bro. Like, god damn. That nigga sound mean, bro. I'm gonna run that shit back. Listen to him.
Did you need an emergency service?
Of course.
What do you need?
Like, put yourself in my space. If you spend like $300 for nothing, what are you gonna do? Call 911.
Put yourself in my space. And I come back and I blow your boom. No, let me stop.
Because
Call
you,
USA, right?
and you called 911 because you spent $300?
For nothing. They told me bring more.
What did you spend $300 on? A dance?
Dance, yeah.
And you weren't happy with the dance?
No. They told me the dance is $40, you know? They told me if you need more, you must pay $300. So, the problem is, I spent $300 for what? They took a $300 cash for what? And when I try to call 911, they take my phone from me. You know that? And you can
Okay.
check the camera. I don't need the $300. I need
Did
USA.
you drive here or did you get an Uber here?
I drive here. There's my car over there. I need USA to just watch this. I don't need anything. I don't need the money also.
And you paid $300 for a service?
For a service, for nothing. For no service, for nothing.
So they didn't give you anything in return?
Nothing, bro. They told me first that I am here for 4 p.m. You understand?
Okay.
A lady says come to me. I told them I don't need anything. I just want to drink. Beautiful lady come to me. To be honest, I like her. She told me give me $40 dance. Okay, no problem. I gave him my $40. She told me if you want to do everything, like to pay $300. I went to the surface. I paid the $300. When we start, like when he come to me, she told me you need to pay more. Stop. We need USA right now. What do you mean we need to pay more? You need to pay more.
What all services was she going to provide?
Sex?
Okay. Okay, well,
We need USA, bro.
okay.
Of course, man, but what about the $300? For nothing?
Well, you just told me that you were paying $300 for sex.
Yeah, where is the sex?
That's illegal. Right, so that's illegal in the United States, in the state of Florida.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay?
I understand. I am very respectful for USA.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you told me to do something, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
But where is the $300? If it's illegal, where is the $300? Let's go back a little bit.
Okay, well, that would be a civil issue between you and the establishment here, okay, which we don't get involved with. Did you need an emergency service?
Of course.
What do you need?
Like,
So basically, what I'm getting out of that is they played him because they knew this nigga didn't really know nothing. So we need to hurry up and call USA. We got to call the USA right now because my brother there, Rion, got played by some goddamn hookers. I'm sure that's what they did to him. They lied and told him that, $300 for this. They probably like, damn, this nigga coughed up the $300 that fast. Then they probably saw how much money he actually had, and that's why they was all like, yeah, we need a little bit more than that. Just to see if he's gonna do it. That nigga's probably like, hold on, bitch, like you ain't even like lick my balls or nothing yet. Why the fuck would I pay some more money? So that nigga probably got up and like, I don't know my $300 right now. I blow this motherfucker out. Then they had them two big ass Samoan bouncers come over there and throw his ass outside. And that's when he said, I fuck this shit. I called the USA police. But they definitely played that motherfucker, bro. That's fucked up though, but hell, hey, nigga shouldn't been out there doing some illegal shit. He shouldn't have been out there doing some illegal shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga literally told the police, yeah, I was supposed to pay for sex. Nigga, you don't admit that shit, nigga. Like, what is you thinking? You're gonna pay up for sex, and where's the sex? I got it in my $300 and nothing. Nothing. Crazy ass motherfucker, boy. What is this? They probably was all like, nigga, call the police. I don't give a fuck. Welcome back, Tara. They probably say, go call the police then, nigga. We don't give a fuck. What you gonna tell them? That you supposed to pay for some sex, nigga? And he did, though. And he did. He said, you know where he can get 13 virgins? Yeah, in his own goddamn hometown. He used to say camel toe up sleep. Now this is funny. Pick him up, Charlie. Pick him up, Charlie. Man, my dude thought he was on. Your go girl said, the fuck? The fuck was that? I don't know what to call this. I don't know if this was AI, bro, or just real deal. I didn't see Sora or none of that shit or AI somewhere on that motherfucker. So it might have been real. It might have had been real. Terrence said, that's my bike. I wouldn't even ride that motherfucker, bro. I'm good. I told y'all anything like that, nigga, like my scooter that I got. I mean, I wish it did go a little faster, though. Like, I can handle probably like a good, like 30 mile per hour scooter or something like that. This one is supposed to be like 16 to 19 miles per hour. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can jump off that motherfucker still without getting hurt in case a car don't see me coming. But if I had to ride some shit like that right there, that motherfucker at least going like 40, 50 some miles per hour, maybe a little bit more than that. Nigga ain't no really hitting no brakes quick. It's a wrap. Soon you fall, run into something. It's a wrap. Excuse me. Then you're gonna be getting picked up by the goddamn ambulance. The ambulance. Shit. Let's see. Brief intermission.
Shut the fuck up, cause you acting like you confident. Fuck Joe Biden, cause that faggot ain't my president. No bitch, I don't care about your opinion. No bitch, you not woke, you a minion. Broke hoes gonna cheat like the minion. I don't care if you bitch or offended. You a funny little kid with opinions. You a funny little kid with opinions. I don't wanna die, but I kinda wanna kill. Don't test me, little bitch, I got facts over feels that. Get banned cause you speaking the real. Get banned cause I'm cucks in the fields. I'm redder dead than red, I'm fed up. Punch a fucker in his face and Antifa. Them pussies want smoke, better speak up. Bang red, white and blue like I'm G'd up.
Go check him. Now, I think I got one or two church videos. Is this one? Let's see. This is one for sure that I'm about to watch. Two. I don't think we've seen that one yet. Three. Three quick church videos. Yeah, three quick church ones, bro. But this one here, somebody's getting baptized again. We love when everybody want to turn their life over to Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I love when people love to turn their life over to Jesus Christ and start living righteous out here in the world, washing away all their sins. But God damn, some of these baptism tubs, they ain't been clean since Jesus was baptizing people in the motherfucker, bro. I mean, I'm just saying. Some of these tubs are looking a little rugged. Now, let me see. One of them was just too small, hella small. One of them, it was just like too extravagant. Like they walked down into the goddamn thing. They had stairs. It was almost like they was getting into a jacuzzi. And old boy, once the pastor ducked him down to wash away his sins, I guess the pastor must have been doing some shit too, because he also got baptized at the same time. I don't know if y'all remember that one, but it was another one that old boy, he was getting baptized and drowned at the same time. They said, nigga, you need to just die. Fuck washing away your sins. They put him in a dishwasher, bro. Left him in there. Just left him down there like, yep, Jesus, did you get him yet? Oh, okay, you ain't the one gonna get him, so he's going to hell. Okay. But this tub here, bro, look, if it was my turn to get baptized, I don't care how much I want to get my sins washed away, even though this is not the way to really do it. You got to go to the ocean. But anyway, other stuff like this. But I would be like, dude, ain't no way you finna dip my fucking head in this old fish tank. Nigga, this is a straight up fish tank, bro. Come on, look at that damn water. What is they thinking? What is he thinking about still just standing in there? I would feel like I'm in a pond or something. Like you a turtle just walking through that motherfucker, boy. I couldn't do it. Would y'all get baptized in some shit like that? That nigga a reptile fish tank, boy. Like all that shit together. Nigga pastor look like a goddamn overweight Mario brother and shit, bro. God damn, that's some mop bucket water right there, bro. Straight mop bucket pond water. Let's see. I know what. I haven't even watched the video, so let me see if this dude actually did go through with it. I just saw it and saved it. I hope something funny happened to where he just say, you know what, Pastor, no, we need to change this water. Let's see.
Reason why he's last but not least. You see his size. I said, you're going to have to go last, make sure I got enough energy left, to still get you up here. So, Jake, this is Jacob Smith, by the way. He comes upon his profession of faith and following through in believers' baptism. So, Jacob, do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God who came to take away the sins of the world?
Yes, sir.
And have you accepted Jesus for the forgiveness of your sins?
Yes, sir.
Then I baptize you now, my brother, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Awesome. The reason why
he put his whole head in there, y'all. The water. That nigga put his whole head in that motherfucker, boy. He turned around and looked at it too. He was all like, "Oh, they bought me in here blindfolded." He got took into that motherfucker blindfolded, turned around, looked, and seemed like he was running out of there. I ain't never seen nobody leave out of the baptism tub that fast. Look, as soon as he got this, he turned around, looked at the water, and ran. Watch this.
came to take away the sins of the world.
Yes, sir.
And have you accepted Jesus for the forgiveness of your sins?
Yes, sir.
Then I baptize you now, my brother, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
He said, look, oh shit, what kind of water is this I just got baptized in? Nigga, this is full of everybody's sins, even Moses. God damn, when the last time y'all niggas done changed this shit? I bet you if you let the water out, it got a hell of rings around this motherfucker, boy. You couldn't even make a snake live in this shit. Matter of fact, an alligator nigga would probably evict his own self if they put him in some shit like this. Look how old boy just looking at it. I'm out of here. That nigga said, oh, I'm out of here. Bro, I'm fucking sleep, man. Houseway. I wouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. That nigga, he finna have an ear infection. He finna have allergies and shit for life now. That nigga finna have a staph infection. He better go throw them whole motherfucker, that whole outfit away, bro. Don't take that shit home. Don't wash it with no other clothes, bro. Just throw it outside. Matter of fact, let the Gary heads get it. What is that? We just called it mop bucket pond water. This is the shit that the turtles and the snakes and shit like that, they just move around in this motherfucker, boy. Cody said, I hope Jesus heals that pink eye he got. Man, let me tell you something. I think Jesus might have been trying to warn them. Because the pastor said it like, yeah, he was the last one. So how many mother lovers went before him? I would have just like, yeah, you know what, man? We're going to do me. Well, I'm going to do mine next week. I need fresher water. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure my sins get washed all the way out. Because it seems like it's just a little bit left. You know how like some shit got like a half of a battery left and ain't going to be as strong? So that's how that baptism water was. So many people done went through it. It ain't had that much power left. It ain't had that much Jesus juice left. You know what I'm saying? It was now too much worldly juice because too many people have been using it. You know what I'm saying? Not enough Jesus juice, so it ain't going to cleanse nothing. Maybe half of it. You missed the water? I mean, you missed the video, Mimi? Well, the video is right there. I mean, shit, just look at the water. That's all you need to see. That water is filthy. This is a fucking fish tank that ain't been cleaned.
Reason why he's last, but not.
I'm gonna let it go, but I'm gonna mute it because they ain't really saying nothing. You know, he's talking the real stuff. Do you accept Jesus Christ? You know, he's the Lord and Savior. But it's the water that we're tripping out on. He must have had his eyes closed the whole time. No, he got them open. I mean, that water just looks so swampy. That's when he turned around and looked at the water like, oh, Lord, where are the gators? Where are the gators? He said, which one left that behind like Jaylen Brown with his hairline and wiping that shit off on everybody's jersey? Oh, my freaking days, bro. I couldn't do it. I would not be baptized in that. I would protest. I don't want to do it in that one. I don't feel Jesus is in that goddamn water. There's not enough Jesus left in that water. So, this next church video, I guess they said, oh, Halloween is over. Let's get to Christmas, nigga, because now they already singing Christmas songs. But this pastor or whatever the hell it was, they got a little twist to it. They put a remix on this motherfucker. So you know they had to be black. Nigga, we'll remix anything, nigga. Rock album, goddamn, nigga, we'll give a fuck. A funeral album, we gonna remix that shit and make it sound like a trap music. But nah, so he said Bigfoot was in it. Hey, so this one here, this pastor got to singing Jingle Bells with a remix to it. Check it out though. Look, you see his Jingle Bells, I'm not going to hell. Let's listen.
Jingle bell, I'm not going to hell. Jingle bell, I'm not going to hell. Jingle bell, I'm not going to hell.
I would assume that he's possibly not going to go to hell because he was not baptized.
I'm not going to hell.
Well, you can leave it up to my folks, well, we would damn sure make something out of it. We would anything.
I'm not going to hell.
Woo! Nigga, Jingle Bells ain't going to hell. Like, nigga, I don't know. Oh, you want the motherfucker to be driving Rolls Royces into the goddamn church? Where my other one at? Oh, that ain't it. Where's the other church one at? Oh, that might have been it. Oh, well, this is the pastor dancing. Boy, look at these motherfuckers. This nigga out here doing Zumba or some shit. Ran over and knocked everything over. He got dizzy. Now look at that old shiny ass, greasy ass head. Old greasy head, motherfucker. I look way greasy. That motherfucker. The Gary Shuffle. That's the Gary Shuffle. Oh, I'm feeling so excited. Oh, yeah, it's time for that one real quick.
I feel like I just snorted cocaine or something. I'm so excited. And I never did that before. For the record. For the record. For the record. For the record, but I'm clapping my hands.
That nigga definitely did some cocaine.
I feel like I just snorted cocaine or something. I'm so excited, and I never did that before. For the record. For the record, for the record, for the record, but I'm clapping my hands.
All right, Ghost Girl, good night to you. It was good to see you back in the chat. Rough Dog said he used a whole bottle of Soul Glow. Just let your soul glow, baby. Won't you look so silky smooth? Now he made me want to watch that shit, bro. Soul Glow. Man, now I gotta just pull that up. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta watch Soul Glow now, man. My man, thank you. Thank you for putting that shit in my brain. Where is that mother? Where's the right clip?
You know, you can be all the things you've always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul
My fucking days, bro. Hey, look. That's just funny. I gotta do that one more time.
You know, you can be all the things you've always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul
glow. Oh, my fucking days, bro. Hey, look. Tammy, you're late. This is what made Soul Glow come up, Tammy. This nigga right here, he had the Soul Glow wave cap going right there. I mean, look at this nigga. This let your soul glow. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, shit, bro. Oh, man. Whew, that was a good one. Oh man, she heard that Soul Glow. She said, "Hold on, wait a motherfucking minute here, goddamn it, run that back, Turbo. Wait a minute here, motherfucker. Oh, hold on, wait a goddamn minute here." She'll fucking sleep, bro. But goddamn it, Tevin, I'm mad that you came in here late, man, because I got to get ready to get up out of here, though. Let me get this goddamn pastor ass. Get your ass down from there, nigga. You know you on that cocaine, right?
I feel like I just snorted cocaine or something. I'm so excited. And I never did that before. For the record. For the record. For the record. For the record. But I'm clapping my hands.
Smoking on that Gary.
My guess is you guys want to smoke some drugs, picked up Gary.
That was not ours.
But that ain't ours. So anyways, folks, though, before I do get out of here, as I put in the title up there, let me blow off some steam. So now I'm ready to blow it off, bro. Pause, right? So this is the shit that I want to talk about real fast. As I made a post earlier about, matter of fact, let me pull the motherfucker up real quick. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Let me pull it up. How would I be able to do that? Let me see. So I'm gonna explain this shit a little bit better. Go there. Post it. Bam. Okay. So I had made this post, right? Just in case if you hadn't seen it, I had made this post right here. What up, folks? If you're not busy, go to Gideon's video he dropped yesterday and bombard the comment section and tag me or mention who the guy in the red sweater is that was with him. Seems he either forgot to mention me or question mark, blah, 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 blah. Thank you to the ones who have been telling me they saw it, but let his followers know who I am. Thank you kindly, right? I like that from Red, my news chat channel. So, now I don't want y'all going over there and be cussing them out and shit like, hey, motherfucker, why didn't you fucking tag the wolf in there? You jealous ass. I'm gonna go over there doing no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just more of just putting in the comment like, oh man, that's Big Bad Wolf out there in the red sweater. Oh, y'all should check Big Bad Wolf out too. You know, he been doing this for a while. Oh, that's Big Bad Wolf with you right there. You know, he has this amount of convictions already and this much amount of catches. You know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would like for y'all to do if you haven't yet. You know, not to go over there and just, you know, I don't know, maybe he did forget, you know what I'm saying? But because that was kind of part of the deal. It was all like, oh yeah, it'd be more publicity for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm thinking it'll be like how he do with everybody else, you know, tag their accounts, you know, talk about them in the video, like, oh yeah, I'm here with Alex Rosen and blah, 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 blah. You know, like he'll let them talk a little bit as an intro, then do that with me. And then I'm a little bit upset that he showed my decoy's face, my tall Ashley's face or whatever. Which we had already talked about that ahead of time. Also, you know, just more of like I felt like, you know, I like the fact that he at least left a lot of my talking points in there. I'm just hoping like a lot of the talking points that he let me use or that he kept in there, like, you know, the mention of Gary, because earlier part in the video when I mentioned and I asked the Pred, oh, do you smoke Gary? And he was like, what's Gary? And I told him, yes, meth, you know, other hard drugs type shit. So then at the end of his video, you hear me say, oh, I told you he was smoking Gary. Like he literally left it on there. So I know a lot of people now is gonna be like, oh, he's talking about Gary. What's smoking Gary? Oh, he said he know he smoked Gary. So now a lot of those folks that watch his video gonna be like, oh shit. But I don't want them thinking that, you know, somebody else done came up with it. You know what I'm saying? So like if they find my motherfucking page now, they would be able to see like, oh shit, this nigga made a video a whole year or something ago talking about Gary. Oh damn, he been doing catches. He, you know, he is a catcher. We thought he was just somebody just there. I don't want it to be like that. I'm gonna try to pull it up at that part.
One of his plug to meet them at the house. Oh, does he have drugs on him?
Yeah, I said that right there. Smoking on that Gary. I told you.
House. Oh, does he have drugs on him? Well, you better not have meth on you.
Watch this.
Officer, why are you arresting me? Listen, bro, you almost blew our cover, man. He saw your badge and he got scared.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, that was that.
Got scared. Why are you arresting me? Well, you better not have meth on you.
But that's not the only part where I mentioned Gary. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned it on quite a few other, like at the first part. Timmy said he did do that. Yeah, I kind of do too, man. Think it kind of was on purpose. I don't know, man. You know, because from one, like they pulled up watching her get out. I mean, they had on her when she was getting out of the car, so people know what kind of car she driving. You know, it's like little small stuff like that, to where it's like, bro, you should have known not to have that in the video type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then we already established about you don't even see my decoys in my videos. If I notice that I may have got them in a live while I'm doing a live catch, those are the ones I make private. And then I edit it. I don't even leave it up for like members or nothing like that. The ones where I know for sure I got their face in it on an accident, obviously, on a live, I make sure I keep it private and only just edit it and then drop the shit. You know, but man, you said it was on purpose. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up though, man, you know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's a lot of other shit that goes on there. I see why like Tommy be saying sometimes like why he don't want to, you know, collab with people or sometimes and stuff like that. You know, like you know, I really didn't mind collabing with him, bro. You know, he's young, he's still learning a lot of stuff. You know, he's doing pretty good out there, if you ask me. He's doing pretty good besides all the other extra content seeking stuff. You know, he's actually getting some real bad dudes, like niggas that with CP type shit. You feel me? So, like, those are ones I look at like, okay, at least you're getting real deal preds versus just handicapped ones and shit. Motherfucker that's mental and don't really know what's going on, because that's kind of how he started. But I'm just looking at everything else in the whole, bro. Just like, come on, man. Like, I mean, it's the money thing. And then now, like I see, he dropped the video talking about the sheriff dude from Florida. I guess allegedly this nigga got a old victim, and he's supposed to be. I mean, he need to be careful now about putting out videos about these other motherfuckers, especially like sheriffs and all that shit. Like, that nigga better see what happened to Justice 8 and shit. You know, you better have some real hardcore facts when you get to talking about these motherfuckers, and then, you know, assuming, you know, what they are and what they done, and then posting it online though. And then you got so many followers though, bro. Then you know a lot of those followers is gonna be a lot of the ones that just do dumb shit. They gonna make burner accounts. You know what I'm saying? And then just sit there and go to that page and say, yeah, you was on that Gideon's catch and you motherfuckers did this, you motherfucker, I'm gonna do everything I can to hurt you just for him. Like, all of that kind of shit gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But see, they don't think about that when they sit there and say, yeah, everybody call this place or call this person and email them and blah, blah. They're not thinking about that part. Like, all of this is still attached to you. You're literally making people go do this shit, and they're not gonna leave a name trail. They're gonna leave yours. And then if they don't leave yours, they're gonna the law people themselves are gonna see your page, your post. You told people to do it, so they're gonna know it came from you. So that's why I say this shit gonna get outlawed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be against the law for niggas to catch predators, bro. You think they calling niggas vigilantes and shit now? They gonna call just regular talking to motherfuckers like how I do vigilante, real vigilante shit. Like, nigga, no, talking to them is even against the law. You can't do that. You risking everybody, you risking public safety. That's what they gonna try to do. This is a risk to public safety by y'all confronting these motherfuckers on your own without being fucking trained, professionally trained for this shit. Trust me, it's coming. I'm telling you, bro. And you can't say that goddamn policy right there, a risk to public safety, would not ring a bell to a lot of people's heads to be like, you know what? Yeah, that is like, because these dudes can show up with a gun, can just start shooting wild, and my kid can be out there. I understand that they're trying to save kids, but I think they need to just leave it up to the cops. Yep, a new prop, put it on the goddamn ballot, and let's vote on it. Yep, against the goddamn predators. Yep. January 1st, new law comes in. If anybody gets out there online and start protecting kids and meeting these key people, you're going to be prosecuted. It's coming. I'm telling you, based off how everybody is acting on these catches, bro. And then you got people just bothering these goddamn police departments. Look how much shit that we done went through with certain departments, and we don't make people go deal with them. We tell y'all like, oh, when they doing good, we're like, yeah, man, go leave them a good review or some shit like that. Or I just tell y'all about the bullshit that we deal with, but I don't sit them like, yeah, I need y'all to go ahead and tell them like, we're not turning in our phones and our fucking GoPros. I need everybody to call them and tell them that it's fucked up that they're trying to make us turn in the phone. Did I do that? No. Because what the fuck is that going to do besides have a trail on me and make us just look bad in the hole, bruh? Come on. I don't know if it's because he's young and don't fully understand everything that's going to come with the way that they act and talk and deal with shit, and that I'm old and I just understand. Hey, Flirt, it's coming, bro. Like, niggas think that shit that happened in Canada to old boy when they outlawed it up there. I mean, shit, the same thing, it can happen here too, bro. They told that nigga, you better not even try to catch nobody. Shit. They told old boy on Roblox, you better not even try to get on Roblox and catch nobody. It's coming, bro. Trust me. So everybody that's making all this extra goddamn paycheck money that they don't need to work, and they keep talking shit about people that have jobs. All I do is drop videos a month, and I don't have to work. You working, blah, 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 blah. Like, all that shit. Nigga, y'all gonna have to do it once and come sometime. Trust me. Yeah, they wouldn't have these arrests without us at all. You know what I'm saying? But see, this is the thing about it though, Barbara. It's more on them trying to not just really get rid of us, the good catchers. It's more just they deal with a lot of the ones with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They deal with a lot of ones with the bullshit, and then they just seeming like they just doing it for the money. You know what I'm saying? They get out there, they say, because if you're seeking content, you're looking for crazy shit to happen on the video. That's what they're gonna say. You have to have the crazy shit happen for the video to be interesting. Nobody really wants to sit there and just see somebody gets arrested and that's it. If they want to see if somebody running, fighting, falling, all kind of shit, bro, crying. They want to see that. You know what I mean? So, just saying, bro, this is gonna be coming. So that's why I told y'all, just stick, keep fucking around, stick around till we get to 400. Roll the 400, bro. You know what I'm saying? Roll the 400. A lot of shit gonna be different and changing. It's gonna show y'all who actually really gives a fuck about the kids. Or do they just rather care about, just making money on videos and shit like that? Or do you really, really care about the children? Yeah, no? Just like, I had put it in the chat earlier. I didn't talk about it. What up, Kyrie? So I could talk about it real quick and briefly. Now, like some of my kids earlier, they was all like, "Oh, Mr. Wooty Woo, can you show us one of your videos or whatever?" So I was all like, "Well, I obviously can't show y'all whole videos." I said, "Oh, let me show some of my Instagram clips." Because they already know that I do work with the police. Do work, not that I work with them, but I do stuff with them. You know what I'm saying? So they knew that. So they was some of them. They were like, "No, you don't." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like an undercover." I said, "I wear a wig and everything. I'm like an undercover." So they was all like, "Can you show us like one of your videos?" So I showed them a couple of the clips. Main one was the one at the Carl Jr. when we tackled the dude outside and shit like that. But of course, I played them all on mute. And I don't need them hearing me yelling and all that other extra shit that be going on. So I just played them on mute. And they was all like, "Wait, that's you? That's you in the red sweater?" I was all like, "Yeah." They was all, and then the other kids was like, "Wait, I want to see." So now all the kids are looking and they was all like, "Oh my God." So they was like, "Well, what happened?" I said, "So that dude was trying to go there to hurt a kid, basically." And then it was like how? So I was like, "Yeah, he was there to try to go out on a date with a young girl." And they was like, "Well, how old was the girl?" I said 14. They were, "How old was he?" I said 60. And they was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Y'all know that's against the law, right?" And then some of them was like, "Well, how? How is it against the law? Like, why?" And I'm shocked. And one that asked, like, "Why is it against the law?" was a 4th grader. So I was just like, whoa. I said, "Well, because it's wrong." And then his sister is in kindergarten, and she, obviously be with us too. So I was like, "That just like your sister, would you want somebody that's super older than your sister be trying to talk and flirt with her?" You know what I'm saying? He was like, "No." I said, "Exactly." I said, "And if you seen somebody doing that, what are you supposed to do?" Like, he didn't know. So I said, "You were supposed to tell your mom or dad, like, if anybody try to talk to y'all, touch y'all, flirt with y'all, any kind of way like that, they not supposed to." I said, that's when you need to go tell your mama and daddy what somebody is trying to tell you or do. So yeah, they was all like, "Oh." So then I forgot what other one I showed them. Oh, the one when I was walking into the store with the police. I'll show y'all right quick. I showed them. Where is it? Yeah, this one here. Yeah, showed them that one. And it was all like, "Who's the guy with the hairy hair?" I said, "That's me." They was all like, "Really?" I was like, "Why do you wear that?" I said, "'Cause I told you I'm undercover." It was like, "Oh, wow. So what are you guys doing? You guys are gonna look for him?" I said, "Yeah, we finna go get him right now because he was with the little girl." And then so they watching, and then they see the police snatch his ass up. So at this point right there, they saw him getting it. They was like, "Oh, look, mister, we got the police to arrest this guy. Oh, look, he's going to jail." Like, I mean, they was literally really into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They was all like, "Oh my God," like, I can't believe that. They was all making me feel like flustered and shit. I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm glad y'all is interested in this, but I need y'all to really understand the sense of this." And so at the end of it, right, as we got to our destination from the other destination, they all was getting ready to go to this other little class, and then it was crazy, bro, because they all was still talking. It's like they was quizzing each other still. They was all like, "Yeah, so if anybody's over 18, they not supposed to talk to nobody that's under that." And it was like, "Well, why?" And then it was like, "Yeah, because remember when Mr. just said that if they over that age, then this, and that, and that." I'm literally just tripping out on them, just still talking about it. I'm just like, that's what I'm talking about. At least they cared enough to continue still talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Then think like, "Oh, I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to anybody anyways." Because I even brought up like how they play them video games and how other people can get on there and talk to them. So I talked about that with them. So yeah, man, felt good about that. Yeah, Tammy, man, I felt good, man. Yeah, Barbara, they was like, they was into it. I'm pretty sure they definitely went home and told their parents some stuff like, "Oh my God, my teacher is just like," He does this on the outside when he's not here with us. He's an undercover cop. I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell their parents that I'm an undercover cop, and their parents probably gonna flip out. They probably gonna be there on Monday, like, yeah, we just wanted to meet you, man. Like, exactly, Tammy, man. That's why I do what I do, bro. That's why I need to make a post. I'm gonna make a post anyways on Instagram. Like, man, I transitioned from security to childcare, and it's been like one of the best decisions I ever made, bro. Like, one of the bestest. Like, in security wise, I was like almost like on enforcing the law and keeping people safe and all that kind of shit, like all kinds of people. But now it's like I'm out of that stage and I'm more with the kids because that's what I care about. And then I get to try to educate them a little bit, make sure I keep them safe from other people. And yeah, man, it's just perfect. Perfect in the mother lover, man. But I am gonna have to get off of here though, y'all, because shit, I gotta go get my cats and them something to eat before they kill each other. Hey, Sparkle, can you imagine? Can you imagine though? Yeah, my teacher, he said he's a wolf because they have seen my Starbucks cup. So this is one student, bro. Like she knows as hell. I ain't gonna cap. She knows as hell. So she came, she saw my Starbucks cup one time, and she was all like, "Big Bad Wolf. Why does it say that on there? Is that your name?" I was just like, "Oh Lord." Oh shit! I should have started him have all them call me Mr. Wolf. That would have been better. Ah man, you welcome, Tammy. You is welcome, man. I know they gonna remember. I ain't even gonna cap, man. Just the excitement, not the excitement, just the eagerness in them after they saw one clip. Then they want to see another one. Then they want to see another one. Then as I'm telling them stuff, that they hadn't never heard, which I don't know why. See, this is why I'm saying, man, I need to talk to parents too. How are you guys not telling the kids the age and like all this stuff that's acceptable? And you know what I'm saying? Like the highest was like a 4th grader that I was talking to and didn't even know, So we gotta do a little bit more as parents. When we talking and dealing with raising the little ones, you know what I'm saying? I know we may have teenagers and stuff already. We really can't teach them that much, but we still can be nosy because, that's when they get to try to be sneaky and shit. And then too, they get to dealing with the wrong mother lovers. But I'm waiting on this one company. They supposed to be making me some stickers with, I wish C-Bone was in here because C-Bone was the one that gave me the damn idea. And I finally was able to get where this person, they just hit me up randomly and was all like, yeah, I own this little print company. Like, if I can do I appreciate what you do. And they basically just wanted to make me some shit. So they was supposed to be making me like, I think 2 sweaters. I sound like a nigga that's first getting out of jail. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? That they gonna give me like 2 sweaters. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 t-shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then my homie, he said he had some extra sweats that he don't need no more. You dig? On the dead hump. So if you know how them niggas get out of jail or something, everybody got to donate them clothes and shit. But anyways, yeah. So they made me some stickers, and what C-Bone had said, he was all like, "Yeah, you should put your what's it, a QR code thing on there. That way, if they get the stickers, they post it up somewhere, they friend might be with them, they friend could just, since they don't have a sticker, they could just hit the QR code and it go right to your channels." So that's what I did. I wonder if I could pull it up for y'all real quick. Let me see. Yep, and actually the whole the creation is the same one that C-Bone had made for me. Let me pull that thing up for y'all, man. Oh, in case y'all didn't know too, I did get another conviction last week. Oh yeah, I could show it to y'all. This right here. So that's the sticker that they got made. and that they you know, be able to send it to me and show. I can probably go pick it up. I don't think they're that far. Facts though, Dark Star, facts. But that's why I'm saying too, like that catch 400, man. I can't wait till I get there. I might tell y'all some shit, man, around 398, 399 or something like that, man. Gonna be some changes going on out here, bruh. Like I said, you gonna know who the fuck really gives a fuck. But this is what I'm talking about right here, though, man. C-Bone was the one that made this, but obviously I couldn't pay for the shit at the time. So since these folks was, you know, nice enough and wanted to, you know, do a nice gesture for me because they, you know, support what I do. And I just asked them, like, hey, man, can you do some stickers too? You know what I'm saying? They was all like, yeah, we got you, bro. Actually, I was going to pay them, you know, but then they was all like, no, we good, bro. Like, you good. So I think this will be a good one to put around. Like, even if I get enough for myself, I can just go to different areas and just, you know, stick it on something that's not going to be like, you know, vandalism and shit. Yeah, I remember you did too, Dark Star, but C-Bone, me and him, we was talking on Discord, and he was the one that made this thing right here. He was telling me a whole lot, and I'm like, shit, nigga, I don't know how to do all that kind of shit, bro. And so he had made this, and I just had it saved ever since. So, you know, I'm gonna be giving some of these out to some of the parents and stuff too that I be, you know, dealing with at, you know, my job. Yeah, I know, Toledo, man. I know. We were talking about that. We were just talking about that a little while ago, man. That was part of me letting off some steam. You know what I'm saying? That was part of me letting off some steam. But you know, it's all good, man. I'm just gonna say it was just an honest mistake of his or something. Maybe he'll put it later if he see enough comments over there, like, oh man, that's the wolf. That's the wolf. If he see enough of that, maybe he'll end up putting it. We're like, oh shit, yeah, maybe I should do it. Maybe somebody gonna tell him about this lie, like, hey man, he was talking about like, how come you didn't tag him or mention who the fuck he was? You know, you mentioned Kai Cenat, he wasn't even there. But I had him in my video of what we did, you know. So, but anyways, man, let me go ahead and get up out of here, folks, so I can feed these cats before they turn into cheetahs and goddamn leopards over here. And kill everybody. But all right, folks, man, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. I will be checking in with y'all soon. I'm going to try to edit another video. It was quite a few motherfuckers I had forgot that I caught. You know what I'm saying? With videos I need to put out there. So look out for a possible new video this weekend. Because I got CPR training in the morning for like 3 hours. And other than that, I'm free. Here we go. Yeah, I feel that, Cody. No cap, bro. And I know it could have been an easy fix. Like, I mean, you had me talking enough in the video to be like, oh man, mention him. Like, he's fucking talking. Yeah, well, you might have to try to teach me a little bit about those Dark Star, because I don't know none about none of that. But I'll have to wait till I get past 400 and deal with all this other shit. But all right, folks. Till next time. Salute to y'all. You're very welcome, Barbara.